Do you think that the other parties will form a coalition with Wilders, or do you think they'll sort of gang up to stop him?
Actually, I hope they will do. I didn't vote for him, but because he has the most people voted for him, then he should be there.
What do you think of going from Mark Rutte to Geert Wilders? That's quite a change.
Yeah, not my favorite candidate.
So it sounds like you're hopeful.
Yeah, I am.
I'm standing in the heart of The Hague, the capital city of the Netherlands, and a week ago, the election sent a shockwave through the country and indeed through Europe when Geert Wilders, the head of the Party for Freedom, had a massive victory, almost double the support of the nearest party. Wilders for years has been a campaigner against mass immigration, especially Islamic immigration. He's also a supporter of a Dutch Brexit. They're calling it Nexit after the Netherlands. We stopped people on their way in and out of the train station asking them what they thought about Wilders and the election.
We'll see what happens. Well, the public have voted this, so...
Who do you think is going to be the next prime minister of the Netherlands?
Probably Wilders.
Who would be the coalition that might unite around Geert Wilders?
No one. It is not going to happen. It's not possible.
I like it. It's better when Wilders now for president. I like that.
What do you like about it?
He do something on the immigration. Too much people here, and he do something on for the normal people, for the working people, and that's good. We forget our people.
And do you think that Geert Wilders will be the next prime minister? Do you think he'll be able to form a coalition?
Oh, I don't know, but something in my gut says no.
We're here from Canada to talk about the election, including the results of Geert Wilders. Do you have any opinion on politics?
I do, of course. About Geert Wilders, especially. Personally, I agree with everything he says. I would personally vote for him. However, I don't have a right to vote yet, but I would vote for him if I would have a right.
I'm not happy with the results.
And who would you have preferred to have? What would you have preferred?
Timmermans.
And is he the Green Party?
No, Socialist Party.
Oh, Socialist Party. Thank you.
I think it's pretty surprising. I didn't really expect it, to be honest. Yeah, it was very, I think the people kind of wanted something to hold on to, and I think that's what we were kind of missing. And it was a very unexpected shift for me personally with people around me, but I think a lot of people more outside of the city really liked his ideas, so yeah.
When you say people want something to hold on to, what do you mean by that?
Well, he has some statements that are very I don't know how to say this, but it's like he says things that people want to hear, because there's very much a struggle with housing and with just money problems. The groceries are getting more expensive, and he just gives some easy solutions so that we can fix the problem, which maybe not that achievable, but people believe him. So I think that's what people like about his ideas.
Are you from Morocco as well?
Yeah, but I'm born in Netherlands, so yeah.
And what do you? Geert Wilders has talked about sending people from Morocco back home. I don't know if he would send you home, but
no, he can't. He needs to change the law, but that's gonna take some time. And I'm born in. Technically, I am Dutch, so. You just can't send me, but him, I don't know.
Are you worried? Are you seriously worried, or do you think it'll be fine?
I think it will be fine. I think he won't do anything. But
free ticket to Morocco.
It's a free ticket to Morocco too. So yeah.
And what do you think the number one reason he got so many seats was? What do you think motivated people to vote for him?
Because people, I think they are unhappy at this time. They are
unhappy about what?
Unhappy about what's going on in the Netherlands. So I think that is the decision that they made.
Unfortunately, it seems to be the mood of the people. It's not the coalition I would favor, but...
So I think that the most 2.5 million people are chose Wilders. I think when they don't want to make a coalition with Wilders, then the people are angry. I think that.
And how do you feel about Wilders wanting to stop immigration? What do you think about that?
Yeah, it sounds a bit extreme to me. I think it's also not possible just to isolate the Netherlands like that. But yeah, there's jobs need to be done as well. Students coming, I don't think it's possible.
And what is it about him that would make you vote for him?
Oh, I think that Europe has been letting too many immigrants recently, and I'm not talking just about Netherlands. I'm talking about entire European Union. We're not talking about Poland or Eastern Europe, but I think people needed a change, and things had to get changed because it cannot go forever. Europe is not made from rubber. It cannot stretch, and I think that immigration should be limited and more secure. I don't know how to.
Now, someone criticizing you would say, "Hang on, you're an immigrant." What would you say about that?
I'm from Europe.
So you're talking about Muslim immigration or immigration from Asia or Africa?
I'm talking about illegal immigration. I'm not talking about specifically Muslim immigration. I'm not talking about Turkey or whatever. I'm talking about not legal immigration. I'm talking about immigrants who are not working and who are basically not providing country economically. And yeah, I think this should touch everyone, not just Muslim people, because Muslim people are not the only people who are not working and doing criminal whatever. It's not about Muslim people. It's about everyone who just who's unemployed.
I mean, one of the things he talks about is he's worried that people who are Muslim are not integrating with the Netherlands. Do you think that people who are Muslim are becoming Netherlanders in their heart? What do you think?
Yeah. Also, my friend here is originally from the Netherlands, so I'm a Muslim, and yeah, I think we can make great friends. It's just some people are just different. Yeah. Doesn't always have to be.
And do Netherlanders get along with each other if they're Muslim or Christian or Jewish? Do they get along?
I think it doesn't matter, but some people are just childish. So yeah.
And would you say that you're a Netherlander first or a Moroccan first, or both?
I think both. I don't have an opinion on one of them.
What do you dislike about Wilders?
His view about immigration.
Are you yourself from outside the Netherlands?
No, I'm not. I'm native.
And why do you think Wilders is wrong?
I don't care what belief you have. They're all people, and where you live, all people want the same. Get married, get children, be happy.
Now, Wilders might say Islam has a different philosophy, different values than the Netherlands in regards to the treatment of men and women, of minorities and democracy. Do you disagree with him?
No, Islam, they do have other values than us, but that's something we can talk about. If we go 500 years back in Holland, we have the same values. We had the same values 500 years back. And we changed, so they can change as well.
His ideas are, I don't think it's very attainable. He obviously has some very right-wing ideas about immigration, and yeah, it's not very easy for him to just stop immigration just like that, because of course we have rules considering the EU as well.
Do you think that the other parties will form a coalition with Wilders, or do you think they'll sort of gang up to stop him?
Actually, I hope they will do. I didn't vote for him, but because he has the most people voted for him, then he should be there.
There's lots of protests around Europe and even in America about Palestine and Israel, and a lot of these protests are Muslim. Do you think that made some Netherlanders vote for Wilders because they were nervous about some of the protests?
I don't think that was the dominant factor, no.
Do you think the farmers were a factor, the farmers' rebellion?
No, I think the election was more about the fear of too much immigration coming to the Netherlands, and so in the sense that the upheaval in the Middle East would cause perhaps more refugees, that could be a role. But I think even without that, with all the people coming through from other countries to Europe, I think that's the main reason people voted for this.
One of the things Wilders talks about is Islam. Do you think that more needs to be done to integrate Muslims into Dutch society?
I'm not so sure about that actually. I think it's more like a socio-economic problem, that they're more poor. So it's not blamed on Islam, but I think it's more like the having no money part, that is the problem, yeah.
I mean, if you're ethnically Dutch and you're friends with these guys from Morocco, do you think that it's possible to have harmony?
Yes, I think it's actually possible because in my school there are a lot of people that are not originally from the Netherlands. So, and I think some of us are getting along very well, but then again you see a lot of Moroccans sticking together, and then you have people who are originally from the Netherlands also sticking together a lot and not really interacting with each other. But there are some cases, especially here, where that's not the case. So
it sounds like you're hopeful.
Yeah, I am.
What do you think of going from Mark Rutte to Geert Wilders? That's quite a change.
Yeah, not my favorite candidate.
I'm here in the Netherlands for one busy day, finding out about the recent election of Geert Wilders and his Party for Freedom in the Dutch parliamentary elections. You can follow all of my reports at thetruthaboutwilders.com.